2017 Ram 1500 when the truck was 5 days old. I just washed and waxed the truck for winter here, like I always do every fall. It's September 2023 right now, and they salt the hell out of the roads here. So I have to do something to slow that rust down. I sprayed inside the doors and underneath the truck. I took 5 days to do that. I took out those fender liners and I sprayed up inside this bulkhead here with tools that I got that reach up in there, because I see these Rams after a few years and they are rotted if they don't have something done to protect them from the salt. But I'm just wiping down like this rain gutter here, and I wiped down my fender flares and my mud flaps with fluid film. You can see where I'm a little thin right there on the fluid film, but I did this one. I left one. You can see how the dirt sticks. This is all fluid filmed. You can see how dust sticks to where I applied it. I'm not worried about that. I took this observation cover off and I thoroughly coated inside the tailgate. And I showed this video lots of times how the fluid film I sprayed under the truck. I did not spray in this bed. And let me get this last strap loose here, and I'll be able to lift the mat to show you. Whoops. You really can't tell like you used to be able to tell. But there's a seam right there that I didn't even know existed. And around that hole there, that tied-on hook in that hole, from a distance you can see where there's fluid film that crept up through. Now, salt water would have crept up through that crack if I hadn't sprayed. Maybe it shows up better on this side. Well, you can kind of see the staining there. Right there too, where it came up through the floor. That stuff will go where traditional spray-on rust proofings do not. But today I'm touching up all the gaskets around the doors and the door jambs, wiping them down with fluid film. These gaskets here, I wiped the gasket. Let me get under the hood here. Come on, there you go, sweetheart. I wiped that sill there and the wiper arms with fluid film. I didn't wipe the wiper blades, and you can see how they're dry. That's the way these arms, there you can see a part I missed right there. Let me wipe it. I did that black gasket there, this here, but I just want to show you now, I didn't do this fender flare yet. Those aren't factory. I bought them on eBay. Now what I'm going to do is smear that on. And look at the difference. Now that'll stay on there all winter like that. I don't know if that's the surface oxidizing. Let's do the mud flap. It's not a real sunny day today. Let me just do half of it. And I hope you can see the difference in this dim light today. But anyway, it looks better. And then I sprayed, excuse me, behind these. These aren't the really tight fits. But when I put those on, I sprayed the fluid film and I left it there. Then I put those on. And so far so good. We're going into the 7th winter here. I just put new tires on for winter. And not that I need them with 4-wheel drive, but they were 7 years old. They were the original tires. So it was time. A lot of those chemicals that they put in for tire black, I take that back. I don't know about the chemicals, but I do remember when I was a tire tester for Continental Tires, I asked the vice president of the company. I raced motorcycles, and I was a test rider for them. And I asked him, what do I do between races? Do I take the weight off of them? Do I let the air out? Do I put Armor All on them? And his arms went up. He said, never put Armor All on rubber. He said it reduces its resistance to ozone, and the tire will develop cracks from ozone really fast, because when you spray that on, it's dissolving the upper layer, and then you wipe it and you're looking at the shine of the new rubber you've exposed. I remember there was an article in Wall Street Journal. They took a full page ad out. BMW did. And they wanted to inform the public they're not going to warranty any more dashboards that crack from being in the sun, because they could tell if there was Armor All on them. So anyway, I'm not after Armor All. They probably have changed the recipe by now to stop that. But anyway, you can use this fluid film to blacken up your fender flares. I already did this one. And it don't matter if you get it on the paint, it just wipes off. You probably have to use soap. That's why I do not wash my truck over the winter. It don't look bad for, let's see, I'm going into the 7th winter here in western Pennsylvania. If you look at some of my other videos, I've showed the salt that they put tons of salt on the road. I've even questioned, isn't that a tough one? I have a stream running through my yard. Goes under there, there's a culvert under there. And that ends up in a lake near me. That's got to be hard on the fish. But anyway, preparing for another winter, and I will do a video update. It's not bright enough today to get good video under the truck. I touch it up under there, but I don't respray the whole thing, because that fluid film, like this this tailgate, I only sprayed that once. Yeah, it's a little dry. Maybe I do need to touch up underneath. Maybe the dust absorbed the moisture-like consistency of the fluid film. I don't know. I'm going to check it out under there before winter. It's only the end of September. So anyway, I just thought I'd do this update, another annual update, and I'll see you there.